Hello everybody, one more time. My name is Alex Centeno with Mercados Interactive Partners, located in the Research Triangle area in North Carolina. Our focus is to help businesses of all sizes make more money through the use of a strategic website design, custom digital media development, and web marketing. For more information, you can contact us at 888-525-8117 or visit us on the web at mercados.com. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a very fast tutorial on Drupal, and specifically Drupal validation of forms. So if you are looking more on the Photoshop style tutorials that we've been doing lately, then this is probably not going to be as attractive to you as the other tutorials that we have online. On the other hand, if you're actually a web developer and you're using a CMS or a content management system like Drupal, then of course this will be extremely beneficial. So what is it behind it? So sometimes when you have a content management system, sometimes when you have a form inside of Drupal, which is a content management system, you want to validate before you submit a form. So let's say that you're creating a form, you ask for first name, last name, and comments. So people would leave comments on your website, and you want to validate that the comments box is not empty before submitting the form. Or let's say that you have a registration form and your first name and last name, you want to validate that they're not the same before actually submitting the form. So that's what we're going to be taking a look today, and that's our example today. So I am not going to go into the details of how to create a custom module for Drupal, but there's another tutorial that we've done on that, so you're welcome to check out that before if you find that this is a little bit too complex already. So I'm just going to go into the details of how to create the functions to validate the actual form, and I'm not going to be writing the code itself. I'm just going to go through it. So the first things here, of course, just the comments, traditional comments. So first thing is to kind of comment and say what the module does. So this part is exactly that. Then we have the comment of the implementation of the hooks that we're going to be using. In this case, is called hook form alter. So we're going to be implementing hook form alter. As you know, hooks are implemented by the keyword hook and then the actual signature of the function itself. So it's going to have the actual name, so form underscore alter, followed by the parameters that it receives, form, form state, and form ID in this case. So function example2, because the name of our module is example2. So example2 underscore form underscore alter, then the signature itself, and then we qualify our form basically because we don't want to run this validation in all the different forms that we have in our website. So we want to just validate a particular form that we have in our site, and that form happens to be the user registration form. So if the form ID is equal to the user registration, then go ahead and add the validate user please function, and this is a custom name, so it can be anything, but as you can see, I'm declaring it here, validate user please. So this is the name that I gave it. So if the form ID is the user register form, then go ahead and add this validation to the form validation array, and that closes the hook form alter altogether. And then we define our custom function that I'm calling validate user please, and it takes two parameters, form and form state. All right, first thing I'm going to do here is that I am retrieving from the form state, I am retrieving my first name. So the machine readable name of that field is profile first name, and so you can retrieve it from the array in this way. And to make it easier, I'm adding it to this variable called first name. And I'm doing the same with last name here. And then all I'm going to do is determine if they are the same. So if the first name that the person filled out is the same as the last name, then I'm going to set up an error message saying, hey, you know, your first name and last name are the same, so go ahead and review that, because I don't think that they should be the same. And we're going to throw that error, or we're going to set that error with this function, form set error, which just stops the submission and sends the error to the screen so that the user can see it. The first parameter is just the ID of the set error, and the second parameter here is the error itself, which we defined here. And that's pretty much it. So once the person submits the form or hits submit, then it's going to validate using all the different validation functions that we have set, including ours, the one that we just set here, our custom function. And in this case, what it does, it's going to check that the first name and last name are not the same. If they are, though, it's going to set up a form. It's going to set an error saying, hey, your first name and last name are the same. That's pretty much it. And you can do this, of course, for validation of any kind of forms on your site. And this is specific to Drupal. Of course, there are other validation ways for other content management systems, for example, WordPress or others. So hopefully this has been helpful, especially for you guys that love Drupal. And yeah, if you have any questions or comments, just let us know below in the YouTube comments box. Thank you so much again. My name is Alex Centeno, and have a great day. Bye-bye.